My Life in Canada. Chapter 1. A New Beginning. Sophia had always dreamed of living in Canada. The beautiful landscapes, the friendly people, and the promise of new adventures called to her. Leaving her small town in Italy was difficult, but she was ready for a fresh start. As she stepped off the plane in Toronto, a mix of excitement and nervousness filled her heart. The air was crisp and cool, and the city buzzed with life. She took a deep breath and smiled. This was the beginning of her new life. Sophia had a small apartment waiting for her in the heart of the city. It was cozy and filled with light, a perfect blank canvas for her to make her own. The first few days were a whirlwind of setting up her new home, exploring the neighborhood, and starting her new job as a graphic designer at a local firm. She spent her mornings walking through the bustling streets, sipping on warm coffee from charming cafes, and admiring the city's diverse architecture. The evenings were quieter, spent unpacking and decorating her apartment with memories from Italy and new finds from local markets. Chapter 2. The First Friend. One chilly morning, while enjoying a latte at a quaint cafe, Sophia met Emma. Emma was a bubbly and cheerful Canadian who worked as a nurse at a nearby hospital. They struck up a conversation about the differences between Italy and Canada, and soon they became fast friends. Emma was thrilled to show Sophia around the city. They visited the iconic CN Tower, wandered through the Royal Ontario Museum, and enjoyed the lively atmosphere of the Distillery District. Sophia was slowly falling in love with her new home. Emma also introduced Sophia to the Canadian way of life. They went ice skating at Nathan Phillips Square, explored local farmers markets, and even attended a hockey game. Sophia found herself cheering loudly, caught up in the excitement of the crowd. Chapter 3. A Chance Encounter. One snowy evening, while walking home from work, Sophia slipped on an icy patch and fell. Just as she was about to get up, a kind voice asked, "Are you okay?" Looking up, she saw a tall, handsome man with piercing blue eyes. His name was Alex, and he helped her up, brushing the snow off her coat. They walked together, talking about their lives. Alex was a photographer who traveled around Canada capturing its beauty. He showed Sophia some of his favorite shots, and she was amazed by his talent. There was an instant connection between them, and they exchanged numbers before parting ways. Chapter 4. Blossoming Romance. Over the next few weeks, Sophia and Alex spent a lot of time together. They explored Toronto, went on hikes in the nearby forests, and shared countless cups of coffee. Sophia's heart raced every time she saw him, and she could tell Alex felt the same. One evening, under the shimmering lights of the CN Tower, Alex confessed his feelings. "Sophia, from the moment I met you, I knew there was something special about you. I can't imagine my life without you." Sophia's heart swelled with joy as she responded, "I feel the same way, Alex." Their romance blossomed quickly. They spent weekends visiting art galleries, enjoying concerts, and discovering hidden gems in the city. Alex introduced Sophia to his favorite spot, a quiet beach on the shores of Lake Ontario, where they would sit for hours, talking about their dreams and plans for the future. Chapter 5. Challenges and Growth. Life wasn't always perfect. There were days when Sophia felt homesick, missing her family and friends in Italy. The cold Canadian winters were harsh, and sometimes the cultural differences made her feel out of place. But with Alex and Emma by her side, she learned to navigate these challenges. Sophia also faced obstacles at work. Her boss was demanding, and the workload was heavy. There were times she doubted her abilities, but Alex's encouragement and Emma's support kept her going. She began to see her challenges as opportunities for growth and started taking on new projects with confidence. To cope with homesickness, Sophia started cooking traditional Italian dishes and inviting friends over for dinner. Her apartment became a hub of laughter and warmth, filled with the comforting aroma of pasta and fresh bread. These gatherings helped her feel connected to her roots while creating new memories in Canada. Sophia also made efforts to explore the cultural diversity of Toronto. She attended festivals like Carabana, the Toronto International Film Festival, and the Winterlicious food event, experiencing the city's rich cultural tapestry. Chapter 6. A dramatic turn. One evening, while Sophia and Alex were having dinner, Alex received a phone call. His father had fallen ill, and he needed to return to Vancouver immediately. The sudden news shook them both. Sophia was worried about Alex, and the thought of being apart scared her. Alex promised to keep in touch, and as he boarded the plane, Sophia felt a pang of sadness. The days without him were long and lonely. They talked every night, but it wasn't the same. Sophia realized how much she loved him and feared losing him. While Alex was away, Sophia threw herself into her work and hobbies. She took a photography class to understand Alex's passion better, and found joy in capturing the beauty of her new city. Emma was a constant source of support, encouraging Sophia to stay positive and hopeful. Chapter 7. Discovering the Great Outdoors. With Alex in Vancouver, Sophia decided to explore more of Canada's natural beauty. She joined a hiking group and spent weekends trekking through the scenic trails of Algonquin Park and the Bruce Peninsula. The breathtaking landscapes and the serenity of nature provided her with a new perspective and inner peace. During one of these trips, she met Lily, an avid hiker and nature enthusiast. Lily introduced Sophia to the joys of camping and stargazing. On clear nights, they would lie on their backs, watching the Milky Way stretch across the sky, sharing stories about their lives and dreams. Chapter 8. A Happy Reunion. After a few weeks, Alex returned to Toronto. His father's health had improved, and he was ready to be back with Sophia. Their reunion was filled with tears of joy and relief. They had both realized that they couldn't imagine a future without each other. Alex took Sophia's hand and said, "Life is unpredictable, but I know one thing for sure. I want to spend the rest of my life with you." With tears in her eyes, Sophia nodded. "Yes, Alex. I want that too." They decided to celebrate Alex's return with a trip to Niagara Falls. The majestic waterfalls took Sophia's breath away, and she felt grateful for the life she was building in Canada. Alex surprised her with a romantic dinner overlooking the falls, and they spent the evening reminiscing about their journey together. Chapter 9. Building a Life Together. Sophia and Alex moved in together, creating a home filled with love and laughter. They supported each other's dreams and faced challenges together. Sophia's career flourished, and she even started her own design studio, gaining recognition for her unique style. They traveled across Canada, capturing memories and deepening their bond. From the rugged mountains of Alberta to the charming streets of Quebec City, every trip brought new adventures and closer connections. Sophia felt grateful for the life she had built, the friends she had made, and the love she had found. Alex's photography career also thrived, and he often had exhibitions showcasing his work. Sophia was his biggest fan, attending every show and celebrating his successes. Their love grew stronger with each passing day, and they found joy in the simple moments of life together. Chapter 10. Embracing Safety and Community. Living in Canada, Sophia appreciated the country's emphasis on safety and community. The low crime rate in her neighborhood allowed her to feel secure walking home late at night. She joined a neighborhood watch program and participated in community events, strengthening her bond with her neighbors. Sophia also became involved in local volunteer work, helping at food banks and shelters. This not only allowed her to give back to the community, but also helped her make more friends and feel more connected to her new home. Chapter 11: The Cultural Mosaic. Toronto's diverse cultural scene fascinated Sophia. She attended various cultural festivals such as the Taste of the Danforth, celebrating Greek culture, and the Toronto Caribbean Carnival, which showcased vibrant Caribbean traditions. These experiences enriched her understanding of different cultures and traditions. Sophia also joined a language exchange group where she taught Italian and learned French, enhancing her language skills and making friends from different backgrounds. These interactions made her feel part of the multicultural fabric of Canada. Chapter 12: The Proposal. One sunny day at their favorite spot overlooking the lake, Alex proposed. "Sophia, you've brought so much joy and love into my life. Will you marry me?" With tears of happiness, Sophia said, "Yes, Alex. 1,000 times yes." Their wedding was a beautiful blend of Italian and Canadian traditions, held in a charming vineyard in Niagara-on-the-Lake. Family and friends from both countries gathered to celebrate their love, creating memories that would last a lifetime. Sophia's parents flew in from Italy, bringing her favorite homemade delicacies for the wedding feast. Emma was her maid of honor, and Lily helped with the decorations, making the day even more special. The ceremony was filled with laughter, tears, and heartfelt speeches, symbolizing the union of their cultures and lives. Chapter 13: Family and New Beginnings. Sophia and Alex decided to start a family. The news of Sophia's pregnancy brought immense joy and excitement. They prepared their home for the new arrival, painting the nursery and buying baby clothes. The birth of their daughter, Isabella, was a moment of pure happiness. Holding her tiny hand, Sophia felt a deep sense of fulfillment and love. Alex captured every precious moment with his camera, documenting their journey as a family. Chapter 13: Daily Life in Canada. Sophia's days in Canada were filled with a blend of work, leisure, and exploration. Her mornings typically began with a jog along the scenic waterfront, where she enjoyed the crisp air and the calming sound of the waves. After her run, she would grab a smoothie from her favorite local cafe before heading to her design studio. At work, Sophia's creativity flourished. She loved collaborating with her colleagues on innovative projects and found great satisfaction in seeing her designs come to life. Her studio was a vibrant space filled with colorful sketches, mood boards, and plants that added a touch of nature to her work environment. Lunchtimes were often spent with Emma or other friends she had made in the city. They would try out different eateries, from cozy delis to trendy bistros, savoring the diverse culinary offerings Toronto had to offer. These moments were perfect for catching up on life and sharing stories about their latest adventures. Chapter 14: Embracing Canadian Traditions. Sophia quickly embraced Canadian traditions and holidays. Thanksgiving was a special time, filled with gratitude and delicious food. She learned to prepare a traditional turkey dinner with all the trimmings, inviting friends over to share in the feast. The warmth and camaraderie of these gatherings made her feel truly at home. During the winter, Sophia eagerly participated in holiday festivities. She enjoyed ice skating at Nathan Phillips Square, marveling at the twinkling lights and festive decorations. She also attended Christmas markets, where she sipped hot cocoa and shopped for unique handmade gifts. One memorable winter, Alex took Sophia to a charming cabin in the Muskoka region. Surrounded by snow-covered trees, they spent their days snowshoeing and evenings curled up by the fireplace, sipping hot apple cider. The peacefulness of the winter landscape was a stark contrast to the bustling city, and Sophia cherished these quiet moments. Chapter 15. Engaging in the arts and culture. Toronto's vibrant arts scene captivated Sophia. She frequently visited art galleries, theaters, and music venues. One of her favorite experiences was attending the Toronto International Film Festival, TIFF. She was thrilled to watch premieres of new films, and even had the chance to meet some of her favorite directors and actors. Sophia also enjoyed exploring the local music scene. She and Alex would often go to live music shows, discovering new bands and artists. Theater was another passion for Sophia. She and Emma became regulars at the Royal Alexandra Theatre, watching captivating performances ranging from Shakespearean plays to contemporary dramas. These cultural experiences enriched her life and broadened her horizons. Chapter 16. Building a community. Sophia valued the sense of community she found in her neighborhood. She joined a book club where she met people who shared her love for literature. Their monthly meetings were filled with lively discussions, laughter, and the sharing of personal stories. Volunteering became a significant part of Sophia's life. She dedicated time to local shelters and food banks, finding fulfillment in helping those in need. This involvement not only allowed her to give back, but also introduced her to many inspiring individuals who became close friends. One of her most rewarding experiences was mentoring young aspiring designers. She enjoyed sharing her knowledge and passion for design, helping others develop their skills and confidence. This mentorship program strengthened her ties to the local creative community and fostered a sense of belonging. Chapter 17. Navigating parenthood. Parenthood brought new joys and challenges for Sophia and Alex. Balancing work and family life required careful planning and lots of love. They established a routine that allowed them to spend quality time with Isabella, while managing their professional responsibilities. Sophia took Isabella to various family-friendly events and activities around the city. They visited the Toronto Zoo, where Isabella was fascinated by the animals, and the Ontario Science Centre, which offered interactive exhibits that sparked her curiosity. These outings were a wonderful way to bond and create lasting memories. As Isabella grew, Sophia and Alex made sure to instill in her a love for nature and outdoor activities. They went on weekend camping trips, hiked through national parks, and taught her the importance of preserving the environment. These experiences helped Isabella develop a deep appreciation for the natural world. Chapter 18. Discovering the beauty of Canada. Sophia and Alex loved to explore the vast and diverse landscapes of Canada. They took road trips to picturesque destinations like Prince Edward Island, known for its red sand beaches and charming lighthouses. The stunning beauty of the island left them in awe and provided countless photo opportunities for Alex. Another memorable trip was to Banff National Park in Alberta. Surrounded by towering mountains and turquoise lakes, Sophia felt a profound connection to nature. They hiked along scenic trails, spotted wildlife, and soaked in the hot springs. The majestic beauty of the Rockies was an experience they cherished deeply. During the fall, they visited the Laurentian Mountains in Quebec, where the vibrant autumn foliage painted the landscape in hues of red, orange, and yellow. The crisp air and breathtaking views made it a perfect getaway for reflection and relaxation. Chapter 19, Safety and Security. One of the things Sophia appreciated most about living in Canada was the sense of safety and security. The country's low crime rate and emphasis on public safety made her feel comfortable and at ease. She loved the peace of mind that came with knowing she could walk home late at night without fear. Sophia took part in community safety initiatives, attending workshops and meetings that focused on maintaining a secure environment. She learned about emergency preparedness, self-defense techniques, and ways to contribute to neighborhood safety. This proactive approach made her feel empowered and more connected to her community. Chapter 20. Celebrating Diversity. Canada's multiculturalism was a source of endless fascination for Sophia. She attended cultural festivals celebrating different communities, from Diwali celebrations in Little India to Lunar New Year festivities in Chinatown. These events allowed her to learn about various cultures and traditions, broadening her understanding of the world. Sophia also enjoyed trying different cuisines from around the globe. She and Alex made it a point to visit restaurants offering diverse culinary experiences, from Ethiopian injera to Japanese sushi. These dining adventures became a delicious way to explore and appreciate the richness of Canada's cultural tapestry. Through these experiences, Sophia felt a profound sense of belonging. Canada's celebration of diversity mirrored her own journey of integrating her Italian heritage with her new Canadian identity. She found beauty in the harmonious coexistence of different cultures, each contributing to the vibrant mosaic of Canadian society. Chapter 21. Planning for the Future. As their daughter Isabella grew, Sophia and Alex began thinking about their future together. They discussed their dreams and aspirations, envisioning a life filled with continued adventure and growth. They talked about expanding their family, traveling to new places, and perhaps even moving to a different part of Canada. Sophia's design studio continued to thrive, and she started to think about how she could expand her business. She considered opening another studio in Vancouver or Montreal, which would allow her to explore new markets and creative opportunities. Alex, too, had big plans for his photography career. He wanted to publish a coffee table book featuring his best work from across Canada and beyond. Sophia was excited to support him in this endeavor, knowing how much it meant to him. Chapter 22. Reflection and Gratitude. One evening, as the family sat together on their balcony, watching the sun set over the Toronto skyline, Sophia felt a deep sense of contentment. Her journey from Italy to Canada had been filled with challenges and triumphs, love and growth. She was grateful for the life she had built and the people who had become her family. Sophia reflected on how much she had grown since her arrival in Canada. She had embraced a new culture, built a successful career, and found love and friendship in unexpected places. Her experiences had shaped her into a stronger, more resilient person, and she was proud of the life she had created. As she looked at Alex and Isabella, Sophia knew that their adventure was far from over. There were still many more memories to be made, dreams to be pursued, and places to explore. With her heart full of love and gratitude, she was ready to embrace whatever the future held. Sophia's story in Canada is one of love, growth, and discovery. Each day brought new experiences and opportunities, shaping her into the person she was meant to be. Her journey is a testament to the power of resilience, the beauty of diversity, and the joy of finding a place to call home.